Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to identify notes above and below the treble clef musical staff. All right, and in our last video, we said that our lines are every good boy does fine, right? E, G, B, D, F from the bottom up, and our spaces are F, A, C, E, face in the space. Now, if this top note is F, I can proceed above the staff by just going in order. All I have to do is maintain my pattern of lines and spaces, just like in the staff here. So if this was F, it's on a line. The next note would have to be on a space. Okay? And it would look like that. This note we would call G, just going alphabetically in order. So if this was F, this would be G. Now my next note, we said, has to be on a line. Because I'm on a space, we always have to alternate line, space, line, space. Which takes us here. I can add this line, which we call a ledger line, when we go above and below the staff. And when I add that line and put a note on it, I would call this note A. I wouldn't call it H because we don't have H in our musical alphabet. We go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then we repeat. So this note would be F, this note would be G, and this note would be A. Now I could keep going, right? I could go to the space above that line and call it B. And then I could add another line above that space and call it C. And I could keep going on and on and on and on, right? I could keep going higher up on the staff if I wanted to. Now I can also go below the staff, right? So we said this note was an E, right? My first line, every, is an E. Now the key here is when I go down on the staff, I have to think backwards in the alphabet. So if I'm going down, it's backwards in the alphabet. If I'm going up, it's forwards in the alphabet. So I can go to the space below my bottom line, and I would call this D because D is before E in the alphabet. All right, now same pattern as before, I can keep going. I can add a line below that, and I can call that C. Right, so I have E, then D, then C. And going above the staff, I go forwards, right? F, G, A, B, and C. And that's how we would extend our staff both above and below with our notes.